If you run an independent label, your business is currently spread across a spreadsheet, a shared drive, an inbox, and your memory. Listn Base is one place for all of it. Across the top, you've got the things you do every day, your dashboard, your marketing campaigns, your agreements, your contacts, and an industry directory. Down the left is the label itself, your roster, your releases, the money, royalties, payouts, statements, your documents and contracts, your promo tools, and a few things you'd normally pay separately for, like vinyl, merch, and publishing. I'm going to walk through every single one of these. If you only watch one, watch the one on royalties. That's the part that changes how you actually run. Dashboard. What it is: the landing view, roster at a glance, recent activity, quick numbers. This is what you see when you sign in. Your roster is across the top, with recent activity underneath. The point isn't to do work here, it's to know within about 5 seconds whether anything needs you today. Marketing. What it is: campaigns, one per release, with a task board, team, and progress tracking. Marketing is where a release becomes a plan. You create a campaign, tie it to a release, and you get a full checklist: mixing, masters, artwork, metadata, pitching, press, and socials. 66 tasks if you seed the standard board. Every task has an owner, a due date, and a category. On the right, you can see progress by category and by focus area, so you can tell at a glance whether you're behind on content or behind on distribution. This is the difference between we're releasing in August and actually knowing what's done. Agreements. What it is: 169 contract templates plus a generator plus saved contracts. Agreements: the template library, generate one, show the saved contract and the PDF download. Agreements is a library of 169 contract templates: management, booking, producer, split sheets, licensing, work for hire, all of it. Pick a template, fill in the blanks: parties, royalty split, advance, term, territory, and it builds the document. You can edit the text directly, change the font, and download it as a PDF. Everything you generate is saved, so you can come back and view any contract you've made. One thing I'll say plainly: these are templates, not legal advice. For anything real, have a music attorney read it before anyone signs. Contacts. What it is: your own Rolodex, plus lead finder and find people. Contacts list, then lead finder, search a city, then find people. Contacts is your own address book, everyone you've ever dealt with, in one place instead of scattered across your phone. But it also finds people for you. Lead finder searches by location and type. Give it a city and ask for recording studios, venues, promoters, press, and it pulls real businesses with addresses, phones, and websites, ready to import straight into your contacts. Find people goes after individuals. Describe who you're looking for, say, A&R at labels signing indie and bedroom pop, and it researches actual named people with sources and can draft the outreach for you. Directory. What it is: a curated industry directory, 616 contacts across agencies, booking, press, promoters, supervisors, merch, film/TV. The directory is a working list of the music industry, managers, booking agents, publicists, marketers and promoters, music supervisors, merch companies, post-production houses. 616 contacts with emails, phones, websites, and what they actually handle. Search runs across the whole thing at once, so you can type a genre, a city, or a service, and it'll pull matches from every category and tell you which one each came from. News. What it is: industry news feed. A news feed so you're not leaving the platform to keep up with the industry. Note: If news isn't visible on your plan, skip this one. Roster. What it is: your artists' profiles, photos, deal terms, EPK, portal invites. Roster grid open and artists show the banner, deal terms, and the invite to portal box. Roster is your artists. Each one gets a full profile, photo, genre, location, links. Open one, and you've got the whole relationship in one screen. Their deal terms: the split, the advance, the term, the territory, whether it's recoupable, their earnings, their releases, their documents. And this box here, invite to portal, is the important one. Send that and your artist gets their own login where they can see their releases, their royalties, their statements, and signed documents without emailing you to ask. Releases. What it is: catalog, albums, singles, tracks, artwork, audio, ISRCs. Releases grid open and albums show tracks, cover, and the player. Releases is your catalog. Every album, every single, every track, with artwork, release dates, ISRCs, and audio. You can play anything right here. The player follows you around the platform while you work. Add tracks to an existing release, upload artwork, and keep your metadata straight. And metadata is the boring thing that decides whether you get paid, so it lives at the center of everything else. Royalties. What it is: statements in, earnings out, per artist with recoupment. Royalties: the by artist tab show recoupment and a statement. This is the one that matters. You import your distribution statement, whatever your distributor sends, whatever shape it's in, and Listn Base reads it, matches it to your catalog, and works out who earned what. Then it splits it by artist. Here's what this artist earned. Here's their share under their deal. Here's how much of their advance is still unrecouped. And here's what's actually payable. If you've ever built that in a spreadsheet at 2 in the morning, you know why this exists. Calendar. What it is: everything dated in one view. Calendar with releases and shows on it. Every date in one place: release dates, shows, campaign deadlines. It's the answer to what's coming up without opening 4 other tabs. Analytics. What it is: streams, listeners, growth by artist and release. Analytics is performance, streams, listeners, and how your releases are growing over time, by artist and by track. It reads from the same statements you import, so it's real numbers rather than a guess. Demos. What it is: demo submissions inbox with ANR workflow. Demos list open one show status and reply. Demos is your ANR inbox. Submissions come in, you listen, you mark them new, reviewing, passed, signed, and you reply without leaving the platform. The thing artists complain about most is silence. This makes it easy to actually respond. Bookings. What it is: shows, dates, venues, fees. Bookings list. Every show your artists have the date, the venue, the city, the fee. So when someone asks what an artist is doing in March, you know. Chat. What it is: internal team messaging. Team chat inside the platform. Payouts. What it is: artist payout requests and payment history. On screen, payouts of pending request. When an artist requests a payout from their portal, it lands here. You see who's asking, how much, and when. Pay it, mark it, done, and they can see the status on their side without asking you. Touring. Tour planning and routing. Touring is the bigger picture around bookings, routing, dates, and the costs that come with putting an artist on the road. Doc management. Document storage, versions, sharing, signatures. Documents open one show versions and sharing. Every document in one place with version history, so you always know which contract is the current one. You can share a document with an artist, and they can review and sign it from their portal. No printing, no scanning, no, can you resend that? Copywriter. What it is, AI writing for bios, press releases, captions, pitches. Copywriter writes the things you always have to write and never want to: artist bios, press releases, social captions, pitch emails. Give it the artist and what you need, and it drafts it. Treat it as a first draft, not a final one. It'll get you 80% of the way in about 10 seconds. Listn. What it is, the music industry AI assistant. This is Listn. She's an assistant, but only for the music business. Ask her how mechanical royalties differ from performance royalties and who collects each. Ask what a 50-50 net receipts deal actually pays out. Ask what metadata has to be right before release or you lose money. She's for the questions you'd otherwise text to whoever in your network happens to know, except she's there at midnight. She'll also tell you when she isn't sure, which matters more than it sounds. Vinyl. Vinyl pressing, specs, quantities, and getting a physical run organized without starting from scratch on a supplier hunt. Neighboring rights. This is money most independent artists never collect: performance royalties on the recording itself, separate from your publishing. If you're not collecting it, you're leaving money on the table, and this is where you start. Payments. Payments handles the money moving through the platform, what's come in, what's gone out, and where it sits. Merch. Merch show the catalog. Merch tracks your merchandise properly, what you had made, what it cost to make, what you've sold, and what's actually left, per artist and across the label. Licensing. What it is: publishing, works, splits, and sync licensing. Here's the part most labels get wrong, and it's expensive. Your recording and your composition are two different assets, and they get paid by two different systems. If your compositions aren't registered properly, they don't collect, no matter how many streams you get. Listn Base imports your publishing administrator's catalog and shows you exactly which works can't be collected and why. Missing an ISWC. No release date. No writer registered. And because it also holds your recordings, it can fill those gaps in, matching each composition to the recording and handing you the ISRC, the artist, and the release date to send off for registration. That's real money that was already yours. If you need publishing admin services, go over to our music licensing platform, Listn Music, and submit for those services. Promo. What it is: pitching releases to outlets and contacts. Promo is how a release goes out to people. Pick the release. Pick who's getting it from your contacts or the submission directory, and send it with the audio and artwork attached. It tracks what you sent, to whom, and when. So when someone asks whether you already pitched a blog, you're not guessing. EPK Creator. What it is: electronic press kits with public pages. An EPK is what you send when someone asks, "Send me something on the artist." Build it here: photos, bio, tracks, links, press, and it gives you a public page you can send to anyone. No PDF, no Dropbox folder, no 50 megabyte email. Just a link that always shows the current version. Fan links. What it is: smart links, one URL, every platform. One link that sends every fan to the right place. Spotify for the Spotify people, Apple for the Apple people. You put one URL in your bio instead of 6, and you can see how it's performing. Rollout. What it is: the release checklist board. Rollout is the release plan as a board. Everything that has to happen before and after release day in order with owners and dates. If marketing is the campaign, rollout is the checklist that makes sure nothing gets forgotten in the 3 weeks before it goes live. The Artist Portal. Invite an artist, then log in as that artist and show their side. Everything I've shown you so far is your side. This is theirs. When you invite an artist to the portal, they get their own login. Their photo's already there, the one you uploaded. They see their releases, their earnings, their statements, and their payout history. They can review and sign documents. They can message you. Here's why that matters. Most of the questions artists ask their label are questions the label has already answered somewhere. How much did I make? Did that get released? Did you send the contract? Give them the portal, and those questions mostly stop, not because you're avoiding them, but because they can just look. And they only ever see their own data. Nothing else on the roster, nothing about the label. If you're running a label off spreadsheets right now, that's the thing Listn Base replaces, not one spreadsheet, all of them, plus the 4 places you keep everything else. Links in the description.